Hello, hello. So I've got some more little things for you. Some clothes again. So I think this channel's becoming more of my, like a blog, vlog, whatever you call it, style thing. It's just, I don't know, it's YouTube, isn't it? It's my little world. So today I'm talking about Carhartt, and just a couple of pieces that I got new from Carhartt in today. Now, Carhartt in Australia was always hard to get, and especially in the 90s, growing up here in Australia, it was, rarely imported, and it was imported by like the cool funky shops down the city, and really expensive. And whip wasn't around at that time, I don't think. So it was just the normal Carhartt stuff that sold at a markup of probably, I'd say, 3 to 4 times, sometimes 5. Really expensive. Anyway, so suffice to say, I never had any back then. And all my and you'd see all your favourite bands, like my favourite bands, Deftones, and Linkin Park wasn't a favourite, but you'd see them, and all the 90s stuff that I grew up with, they'd all be wearing like Carhartt and things, though Deftones wore a mixture of everything. Dickies, I think he was quite fond of, which it was another thing that you couldn't get here, and it was sold at a premium. Vans, I don't think you could get them here either. So yeah, it was all pretty dry for fashion. For fashion in Australia in the 90s, but I was going to say that, but we had stuff like Stussy that was easy to come by, and there was a lot of surfy brands. So there was like Mambo and oh god, I can't remember them. Quicksilver and Crystal Cylinders and Mango and all this, that maybe half of those you haven't heard of. But Australia being hot and a very sporty country, and we love our beaches, yeah, that was the brand that they were the brands that were big and easily accessible. All of the surfy type brands, street brands started to come in the 90s, but the better ones were hard to get. I thank God we had Stussy and stuff like that, and always the sporty stuff. And Hard Yakka, that's an Australian brand, but that's a working brand. It's probably our version of Carhartt, but it's not as well made. Yakka, which Yakka is, for those who don't know, Yakka is like a what do you call? It's a word, like a word for another word for hard work, like you're doing, or work, you're doing hard yakka. It's probably derived from Aboriginal. Sounds like it, yakka. But yeah, I've never looked into that. Maybe I should. You can still get it now. And King G is another one. Anyway, okay, enough of my rambling. So I got 2 pairs of pants in the last 2 days. I was going to get both of them and then send one back if I didn't like the other, but I think I might keep both of them, even though they're very similar. Anyway, I'll show you. Rightio. So, these are the pairs here, and as you can see, one's a dark green, and one's a lighter green, and they've both got pleats, so they're quite baggy pants. Now, the ones I got first were these ones. And I'll show you them. I'll show them on as well. But they seem to taper a little bit at the bottom, a little bit. But they fit really well. I like them. I'm a little bit wary of wearing baggy pants again. Sorry. Especially at my age. I'm getting up there, but you don't worry about what people think. Because like, people are always going to fucking, rip on you about looking different or whatever, and I've always dressed different to anyone I know or where I live. Just inspired by the music I grew up with, I guess. I was more of that skatey alternative Chino Merino type gear. So anyway, enough of the in-look the look into my psyche. So these ones are the Marv pant. And yeah, as you can see, not cheap. Now these are, it's work in progress. And I got these on the Carhartt Whip site, but they've got an Australian site, so they stock here now and everything. They have for quite a few years. But I did not pay $2.79, and I advise you not to pay full price if you can. I don't know about Carhartt Whip in other countries, but Carhartt Whip here regularly have sales where things are half price or even a little bit cheaper sometimes, and I don't think I've brought anything off there that is full price. And it's not a matter of like I was looking for a bargain, but I have started to do that now. But when I was shopping on there, it was just stuff that I liked, and I went, wow, that's on sale, cool. That's even better. I like the style of it. I have brought ordered a full price piece. It's a jacket, not a Detroit jacket. I didn't get one of them. There's so many different variants of them. I don't know which one I'd want. But I got one for winter, because winter's kind of come up soon. We're at the end of summer, we'll go into autumn and then winter, and it gets really fucking cold. So I've got a lined, like a Sherpa lined jacket. It's called a Herald jacket, and that, it wasn't full price, but it's not as cheap as like these pants and the things that are on sale at Carhartt Whip Australia. So there's the Marv pant, and the other ones I got, they arrived today, which I ordered first, but those Marv pants I ordered second, they arrived first, so I don't know what's going on, is these ones, and they're darker. They seem to be very similar, but maybe they don't taper quite as much at the bottom. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but the colour is different, so darker army green. And these are the Merrick pants, and as you can see, they're the same price as the Marv. But no, don't mind that. That was my cat rubbing up against my cat Jenny. She's become very lovey-dovey lately. All summer she was like, nah, get away from me. But now, I think because winter's coming, she can sense it. But yeah, it's good. So I was a bit worried about her. Anyway, I'll show you what I mean with the differences here. The Merrick pants have like just a normal belt loop, button, zip, and the Marv have an elastication. She's rubbing up against it still. Like they have elastic at the back and not at the front. Both have pleats. Both have pleats in the front. Both very similar materials. This one feels a little bit more slick, a little bit more rigid. This feels a little bit softer. Anyway, and these come in small, medium, large. I'm not sure about extra large. So that's the sizes there. So I went with medium. I wasn't sure, and they fit perfect. I probably could have went with small actually. I've got a 34 waist. Carhartt is so weird. The sizing's all over the place, I swear. If I get my actual size, it's not my size. Like if I get a 34, it's massive. I need a 30. I got a 32 once and it was too small. 33, almost. I still need a belt, but that's the size I've got to go with, 33. And that's kind of hard to get because a lot of the places don't sell the 33. I don't think Carhartt Whip even sell the 33. They just go 30, 31, 32, 34. Anyway. Oh no, they do sell the 33 because one of the things are... Anyway. It's a bit all over the place. I'm a bit all over the place, so it could be my fault. But they're a medium, so I don't know what they would be. Probably a 33 if a Carhartt 33. They fit well, but if I put my phone in my pocket, they come down. So I need to wear a belt with them. I wore them just today, and they still come down. Nothing in my pockets, they're fine. the Merricks, I haven't tried on. No, I did. I tried them on just before, very quickly. But I'll try them again on for you, and you can see the difference. These are a 33. Can you see that? Yeah, they're a 33. So, yeah. I'll try them on for you, and you can see the difference. All right. So these are the Marv pants. Don't know if I'm too far away from the camera here. Yeah. So they're quite balloony, quite baggy. And this is so the Marv ones with the elastic, and this is medium. I'm a size, my waist is 34, I think. I'm naturally a slim build, got a little bit of fat or whatever, muscle as I've gotten older. So yeah, if you can see it. So that's them. Now I'll show you the Merrick pants. All right, so these are the Merrick pants. As you can see, they're darker. And these are a size 33. As I said before, I'm around about a 34. Actual size of my hips. And Carhartt's sizing is just weird. These don't have the elastics there. So yeah, they're both quite baggy. They both got pockets, and they both have this. They both have this. I forgot to mention. One pocket just like that, and this pocket with a button. So they're both exactly the same in that way, and they've both got the stitching here that's brought it in. They've both got double pleats. So if you can see that, double pleats to make it baggy. So they're essentially the same pant, I think. I'll hold them up together while I'm wearing the Merrick. Anyway, yeah, I think they're essentially the same pant, with one has elastic on the back and goes by sizing of small, medium, large, extra large. I think extra large, I'm not sure. And this is a lighter colour. But essentially the same pants. I don't think they are any baggier at the bottom. These ones may taper slightly. So a little bit more balloon-ish, very slightly. I think it could be in my imagination, because I've only worn these out and only tried these on because I just went to pick them up, because I missed the delivery. They weren't able to drop it off because of roadworks. So yeah, and they're both $279 or $280 Australian. That's retail price for Carhartt whip, but they're on special now for half price, 130, 35 or something like that. So that's them. All right, I'm wearing the what do you call it? The Vans New School, which I did not realise were. I'll put that back up. I didn't realise the Vans New School were actually old, because I never saw them in, when I was a teenager growing up. I never saw them. I just saw the original Vans, and then later on when the slip-ons came in, the checkered slip-ons, which I fucking hated. I just did not like them, but every fucking hardcore band was wearing them, and every skater and all that, everyone was wearing them. They're black and white checkered ones, but I didn't like them, so I never bought them. I would mainly wear the Cons, what do you call them, Chuck Taylors. That was my thing since I was a kid, and they were easily accessible then. And an Australian shoe, volley, because it was an Australian thing, kind of like a tennis shoe, volleys. And in the 80s and the 90s, we used to texture on them, like bands, Metallica and AC/DC, and like, yeah, it was just a thing. We used to do that to our backpacks too. We had Hessian backpacks for school, and we'd texture all over them our favourite bands and stuff, personalised. It was good times. Nobody does that shit anymore, but there you go. So yeah, these are the new school Vans, and I got them for free essentially, because they arrived and one shoe was lighter than the other. Like, have they sold me one like show floor shoe and one I don't know, has it been in a window and faded? I don't know. It's not drastic, but it's drastic enough for me to see. And if I buy something new, it needs to be perfectly new, you know, it's brand new. So I told them, took photos, blah blah blah, and they just refunded me, so I got these for free. And I bought another pair of the new school, and there. But I might do a separate video on that. I'll do a separate video on different things that I own that I love, like clothing, perfume. I'm into perfume, clothing, and gadgets. And I'm waiting for my RTX 5090 to arrive. It's confirmed. It's processing with M-Wave, but because I paid by BPay, I didn't want to give them the extra $50 just for giving them $4,500, which is a fucking scam, but I should have, because I would have been bang at the top of the list, but I think I'm at the bottom of the list. I might not see it until March, who knows. But anyway, that's another tangent I'm going off on, but I might do a little review unboxing of that when I get it too. So yeah, that was my new Carhartt whip acquisition on the Carhartt whip Australian website. They always have sale stuff, so go on there and have a look, usually half price. And if it's not half price, wait a bit and it probably will come at half price, but that's not guaranteed. So yeah, I have a price for what they are, but they do make good clothes and I do like them. Stylish and plain and comfortable. And these baggy ones are really comfortable. It's been a while since I've worn really baggy pants. So anyway, enough waffling on. Take care. Take care of each other and be nice to people. Life's short. And I'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can if you have any questions about these pants or anything else you've seen. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.